We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Toronto Raptors. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. We've got Davis, and it's Nash in at the point guard position. Pass to Lowry. DeRozan outside. Here's Bosch. Rebounded by Marion.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Stoudemire. Can't connect from short range. And here's Carter. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Outside Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Phoenix, Walter Davis. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Stoudemire. To the middle. Releases. Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Lowry, the pass to Bosch. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Rebound by Stoudemire. Pass to Nash. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Chambers. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And he recovers it. And here are the Suns. Davis, the pass to Nash. Here's the pick. Launches it. Rebound, Toronto. Now here's Lowry. Carter on the wing. Lowry outside. Pass to DeRozan. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Carter. Bosch, the pass to Leonard. Drills it from deep.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Leonard on the wing. Off target from outside. The Suns trailing. Pass to Chambers. Out of bounds. The Raptors will take it. Toronto making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Bosch. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Toronto shooting their first free throws tonight.
Line for your Raptors.
Take a break.
Chris
Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Phoenix calls timeout. Outside Johnson. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Davis, he's checked in for Toronto. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Carter. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Siakam. To the paint. Rebounded by Johnson. Suns trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Outside Davis. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, it's Kawhi Leonard scoring on a gorgeous play.
Yeah, Kawhi, a master of the mid-range. For most, it's not efficient, but for him, it's cash money.
And it's Adams missing. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Leonard. Fires for 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Davis out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. It's his first trip to the line.
First team down. At the line for your Raptors.
Take a break. Take a break.
Scotty Barnes.
2 shots.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Suns trail by 6. Right side Johnson. And Davis with the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Pass to Booker. Now Davis. Now Nance. He's covered by Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Booker's shot is good.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Down low. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Outside Johnson. Here's Davis. Davis for the rebound. Raptors lead by 5. DeRozan makes his move. And the layup is good off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this has been DeRozan's signature move for over a decade, creating for himself off the drive.
Phoenix calls timeout. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Inside, here's Stoudemire. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Stoudemire's gotten his second bucket. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Davis. After the basket by Toronto. To the paint. Here's Barnes. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. The shot by Kidd, no good. And so here is Toronto. Lowry, the pass to Siakam. And here's Leonard, covered by Johnson. And here's Siakam for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And Toronto leads by 10.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
They set the pick. Here's Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And Toronto calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. Toronto leading by 8. There's a minute 54 left in the first half.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
In transition. There's the steal. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Marion. Down low. Leonard, right side. Leonard doesn't hold back. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Lowry can be dangerous from deep. The defense has to guard him better than this.
Pass to Marion. Booker with it. To the inside. Stoudemire. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Stoudemire's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Lowry. He's covered closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Toronto leads by 15. Now Booker. A deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Raptors out in front, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Raptors lead by 15. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry out there with DeMar DeRozan, and it's Carter in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
Nice pass. You have to appreciate the way Lowry plays. He sees it all.
Carter's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Lowry. Nash passes to Chambers. Clock at 6. Elbow shot on the way. Good. He hits the jumper. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Lowry, the pass to DeRozan. Leonard for 3. Rebound by Stoudemire. Suns trail by 15. Outside Davis. To the middle. Fades away. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Stoudemire's got 8.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him now.
Davis against DeRozan. They set a pick. Hey, from beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
If he keeps taking shots from that far out, I think the coaching staff might just find a spot for him on the bench.
Yeah, you have to understand what you're good at and play within yourself. He just did the opposite.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Carter can't get it to go. Suns trail by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nash passes to Davis. And the deficit down inside single digits. 10 points for him.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Leonard, good.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Here's Chambers. Leonard defending. There's a screen. Chambers, the pass to Stoudemire. Here's Marion. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Bosch. Off target with the 3. Suns trail by 12. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Lowry. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Carter.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Carter. Leonard's got 12.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Pass to Nash. There's a screen. Down low. Here's oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stoudemire's got his 6th rebound on the night. Good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Toronto out in front, up by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Johnson, and it's Marion in at the power forward position. And the basket by Stoudemire.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's Stoudemire, covered by Johnson. Leonard looking around. Shoots over Johnson, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And Toronto leads by 12.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Here's Stoudemire. And we're going to have a jump ball. Marion passes to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Stoudemire. Inside, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Suns trail by 11. Phoenix calls timeout. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go.
Now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Marion. It's stolen by Leonard. Here we go. Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Leonard with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called on the play.
Chambers, the pass to Nash. Here's Marion. He's checked by Carter. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Hey guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Toronto leading by 12. Out to the right wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, the rare off-ball make from Lowry. We're used to him dictating the offense.
To the paint. Stolen by Lowry. DeRozan passes to Carter.
Channe, the Matrix, Marion. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Chambers.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Davis with a screen on Leonard. Davis with it. Defended by DeRozan. The baseline J is on the way. And that one comes up a bit short. Toronto leading by 17. Now here's Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good. Stripped it away! And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Toronto making a switch here.
Number 7.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Stoudemire to the inside. And the basket by Bargnani. And Toronto leads by 20.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Peterson. They set the pick. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Van Arsdale. Adams a screen to the middle to stop the run. And the layup is good.
The assist. Dick Van
34 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Driving in. Here's Stoudemire. And he banks in the layup. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. The 3. Pass to Van Arsdale. Back to Booker. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.